Hello, welcome to my home, and I have a fall Thanksgiving home tour for you today. And I've decorated my home as I do almost every holiday, all the rooms on the first floor with fall and Thanksgiving decor. So without further ado, let's begin the tour and I'll show you around. As I step behind the camera, we are in the foyer. And this is a little scene I have here of just a fall vignette. It's scarecrows. And excuse me if this jiggles a little because I am taking the camera off of that, my stand. Here we go. So this is the vignette of scarecrows. And they're just kind of leisurely hanging around. I guess after harvest, we've been picking pumpkins and gourds. I've got a little wagon here. And on the coat tree, I've just strung it around with lights. We have some screens in the back. And they say, "All that we behold is full of blessings," by William Wordsworth. And the two big ones in the back are standing on hay bales. One says home and the other in the back says harvest, if you could see that. So that is the little scene I have here. On the front door, I have a wreath that is made of pumpkins and gourds and pine cones with some berries mixed in. And above that, there is a garland of fall leaves. I have a scarecrow door knocker or door hanger and a couple more scarecrows in the corner there. Turning around, I have on the study door, well, above all the doors there are the garlands, and we have a variety of scarecrows hanging on the doors. These are two little guys in the middle of wreaths. And I've got some acorn door knockers, door hangers. Use the tripod. And these are just dangling, hanging scarecrows. And these are, I guess, wind blowers or something, so I just put them there, and I have 4 altogether. And in the hallway here, behind the basement door, more garland, another wreath, door hangers. And I've got some leaves hanging here. And a little table here with a candle and a Happy Harvest sign. Happy Harvest rug, excuse me. So we'll walk back over and go into the living room. And it's a little simpler in here. On the love seat and sofa, we just have some harvest colored pillows. And I'll bring the lights up. And I've got a couple of signs here in the windowsills. One says Happy Harvest. And this one says Give Thanks, a couple of turkeys. And in the topiaries, I just threw some leaves that actually fallen up, garlands and different things. So I just utilized them to be placed there. More pillows on the sofa. And on the side tables, I have these candles, excuse me, a candle ring. And it's just decorated in gold glittered leaves and with berries and pine cones. And I found these adorable plaques from Hallmark, actually. This one says, "I'm so full of thanks." And underneath, I have a wreath, and it's surrounded by lights. And this candle holder is from Bath and Body Works. So I don't know if you can see that, and I just have an ornament inside. On the coffee table, underneath, I just have a basket with a variety of picks and little pumpkins and gourds. And on the coffee table here, I have these lanterns, pumpkin lanterns with little tea lights inside. I have these cute little dishes, and they just have different sayings, simple blessings. We give thanks and kindness matters. And here I have a long candle holder decorated with leaves like the other, but instead of round, this one is long. And some more lanterns on this side. And this is just a tea, a wax melt warmer that I got from Yankee Candle. So that's the coffee table. And this table is very much like the other. I'll turn down the light. Except for this plaque says, "Gobble till you wobble." Okay. And lights underneath like the other table. Behind me, I have some more scarecrows. And this is two girls. And I have an arrangement here with the, I don't know what you call those sticks, but just some faux leaves and berries. And on the columns, I just rung them around with a garland of leaves on both sides. And I think I may have skipped over this greeter scarecrow. And I also have a vase of flowers behind the staircase here. Some tall sunflowers. I believe these came from Michael's. So I'll take you into the rest of the house. We'll go back through the foyer. So there's my greeter there. On this side of the steps, and on the left, I'm sorry, on the right. Oh, he's hiding. I have my other greeter. There he is. And he says, "Welcome." Oh, and I forgot to show you the banister. I did a deco mesh banister this year. Going up both sides. And over here. And when you get to the landing, I have a little acorn, I don't know what you call that. It's like a house, and it's blinking inside. Just has lights, no scenery, but I thought that was pretty cute. I think that came from Joanne Fabrics. And on the table here, I just got some doodads, these two little scarecrow, they're almost like gnomes or something. And then a little lamp. It's actually like a solar light, but I haven't been keeping it outside, so I have a tea light inside. And on all the doors on the second floor, I put garlands above. So that's the stairs. And that's a view of the first floor foyer from above. So we'll head on back down, and I will take you into the rest of the house, show you the powder room, the breakfast area and kitchen, and we will end up in the family room. This is the wreath outside the powder room. And I have I put the door hanger up there because they're making too much noise, but I'll put it back down there. Let's go on in. Let's take a look around. I always like to start with the lights low. Let's turn them on. Over the commode tank, just have a box of tissues and some guest hand towels. Over the sink, have a big welcome plaque. I guess it's a yellow gourd. And behind the door here, got some hand towels. And behind the door, I got another wreath. Kind of doubled them up. They both say harvest, but one is a cornucopia and this is a scarecrow with more garland above the door. And a little scarecrow door hanger. Now at the sink, I have some Bath and Body Works hand soap. Hi guys. And let's see. This is pumpkin pecan waffles and pumpkin cupcake. And also have Bath and Body Works wallflower without the bulb in it. This is a night light, so I didn't need the fragrance bulb, especially burning so many candles. But I do have a lot of their items in my home. And I draped the side of the sink with 2 fingertip towels, just for decoration. And I have a beautiful cake of soap that I got from a garden center. And it's inlaid with these leaf and Q patterns in the soap. Thought that was really nice. And finally, on my shelf, give you a look over. I have some flowers, sunflowers here, and a plaque, sunflower plaque in the back, with quite a few Bath and Body Works products. I have a little hand cream and cinnamon, sweet cinnamon pumpkin, and lotion. A little tea light back here. And these candles are actually from Yankee, and they're acorns, which I liked. Quite a few acorn and squirrel themed items. So these are very nice. And this gorgeous little tray, it's a silver tray. And I got that from the garden center, my local garden center by Mariposa. So, and they were having their after Thanksgiving sale. So I got a good deal on that. Just put some picks in there. And down on the second shelf, this canister. It's empty right now, but I think I got that from Kohl's. More Bath and Body Works products. These dispensers are from Kohl's. And I just have these little cute little lights, and these came from Big Lots. And more canisters on the bottom, if you call them that, or bowls. And these are candles. This one I think is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin from Bath and Body Works. And this one is from Kohl's. And that's just a pumpkin spice fragrance. And I also have this Febreze room spray, which has a very pleasant fragrance, and it's in the Autumn Harvest scent. And I just put a candle ring around that. Oh, and I did accent it with these green leaves that have silver, like a green glitter on them. Just to kind of make it pop, since this green is a darker color. But I needed something to offset all the bright orange, so I went with the green covers for the shelving. So that is the powder room. Alright guys, let's move on and go into the kitchen. Again, starting with the lights low. I'll give you an overview. And let's bring the lights up. And I'll start over here. This is actually a computer desk, but during the holidays I use it as a beverage station or another station, maybe desserts or things. So I set this up over here, and underneath I have a variety of pumpkins, artificial pumpkins, and these wooden pumpkin plaques, one on either end, so that no matter what way you're coming, there's something to please the eye. Underneath, on the part where you put your keyboard, I just laid out a runner with the sunflower pattern and put out a variety of tea lights and votives. And these little holders are the puff pumpkin from Bath and Body Works mini pumpkin holders. These, I believe, I either got them from Joann's or Michael's. And I got the tea lights from different places. On top, just have a plaque that says fall. These turkey votive holders are Bath and Body Works. Got those last year. And I have some mini because I got them at the semi-annual sale, and they were dirt cheap, so I just got as many as I could get. Here, this lantern is this pilgrim hat is from Yankee Candle, and I have that on a Yankee candle, but not the usual jar. This is the Pure Radiance Crackling Pearlescent candle. And here's another one of these canisters and coals. Here again is the solar light, and I got these from Rite Aid, but they just were so pretty. And again, their stuff was on sale. And it is after Thanksgiving, so this is my after Thanksgiving display. I'm just finding the time after all the entertaining to do my video. These lovely lanterns I got from Big Lots. They're like a copper colored. And inside I have Bath and Body Works apple picking, am I focusing right, candle in there. And I thought the green, again, offset the copper and the darker colors. And I just accented them with these little mums or chrysanthemums, something like that. I don't know. But they look fallish. Oh, and I draped them over with these string lights that have corns and pumpkins on them. So that's the table there. In the breakfast area, I didn't lay out my table for dinner or anything. I just had a more or less everyday setting. So I swapped out the salt and pepper shakers for these adorable little squirrels and the pumpkin and gourd, which I do believe I got from Dollar General. And I have some coasters here I got from Kohl's. These are, I don't know what they're made out of, but they feel like a thick felt. These napkins I also got from Bed Bath & Beyond, excuse me, not Bath & Body Works. These coasters came from Bath & Body Works. And I picked up this fresh arrangement from my local grocery store. I believe it was Giant. So, and just has a nice candle in there and some mums and greenery. This is a table we usually keep the radio on while we're eating dinner, so I just laid it out with some placemats. And there's another one of those acorns little houses. This one, the battery didn't work, and it's like watch batteries or something you have to put in there, so I didn't bother to replace it, but I thought it still looks cute all by itself. And Bath and Body Works mini pumpkin pecan waffles candle. And on our back door, I just have a harvest leaf sign, and it's overhung with garland, and a scarecrow door hanger. On this little table, I have an arrangement of different little statues and figurines, turkeys, and a turkey and pumpkins with that's a Bath and Body Works pumpkin holder with just an LED votive inside. Now this little guy, he came from Hallmark, and he is a lighted glass block scarecrow. And if you notice in the back there, I just have a cinnamon scented broom, and I hung just a simple bow on him. Notice how I'm personifying my items, him and her. And on the counter, this is, I set it up as a beverage station, a wine station. And I was able to accent my wine stoppers. The silver one has a pumpkin theme. And this is an acorn, if you can see. This one I got from Target, and I did mention that last year in my haul. It was like $1 something. So it came out very well on that, with Bath and Body Works wallflowers in the back of the acorn pattern as well. Here again I have these coasters I got from Bed Bath & Beyond, and these cute little wine glasses that I got from Target. And they're just for show. They are lucite, but I thought they made nice accent pieces. Going down the counter by the sink, I have a hand wash that I got from Joann's in the pumpkin shape, and this is the automatic dispenser from Bath and Body Works of pumpkin pecan waffles. And a little lotion here. Well, it's a regular size lotion for hands, and it is Macintosh apple, and this came from the Cracker Barrel. And they are placed on this gorgeous marble slab. It's not really a tray because it doesn't have sides, but I got that from Yankee Candle semi-annual sale, and it was 75% off. In the window I just have a little figurine across. It says bless our home. And here I got my Palmolive in the fall theme color with just a glass washer. Here's the scrubbies. I found this adorable little apple butter shaped scrubby. And these are just general scrubbies in the back, but I thought the colors worked for the holiday. Here, this is one of my prized possessions. I think this is 50% off, and I had been eyeing this piece for over a year. This is from Yankee Candle, and it's a wax melt warmer with a coffee scenario. And there's a cup of coffee where you put the candle, and there's a bag of coffee, and it's a grinder. And here, just for accent, I put real coffee beans. These are Starbucks, coffee grounds up there because I didn't want to put a piece of wax in there. And this night light is from Bath and Body Works. And it's actually a wallflower. Here's a coffee station with my mugs that I also mentioned in my haul last year that I got from Giant Supermarket, and they were half off. I think they were 2 for 2 or whatever they were 50% off, and made out well in this. And I have more that I'm not showing, so I got a good supply of them. We did make use of them this fall. I had a big house full of people, so they worked well. And this lovely little teapot I got from Joann's. The tray in the back here and on the other side also came from Joann's. So rounding around the corner of the counter, I also have lined up night lights that did not come from Bath and Body Works. They are from Country Curtains. And they're the green leaves, except for this one. It's a red, I think that's a maple leaf. So this is the baking station, and I have my variety of spatulas and utensils, whisks and things. This I got from Williams-Sonoma, and some I got from Big Lots. Oh, these both came from Williams-Sonoma, the turkey and the pumpkin. I was buying them at the beginning of the season, and I pounced the minute they came out. So one year I did miss one holiday. I missed out on the spatula, so I didn't do that this time. Laid out my rolling pan, and here are some cookie cutters that I think I got from Rite Aid. They were in the dollar section. So pumpkin, I think that's a hen and a maple leaf or an oak leaf, and some cupcake holders, liners. And here are these gorgeous, lovely, beautiful measuring spoons that I got from Cracker Barrel. Yes, they were in my haul last year, and I just love them so much. They're so exquisite, and there's so much detail in them. Each one has a word, a little phrase: family, friends, faith, love inside. They have this glazing on the handle, and they're engraved on the back as well, and very heavy and nice. So it's one of my prized possessions. It doesn't take much to make me happy. I can find so much joy in just little things, and so I really love those measuring spoons. Over here I have my some linens, kitchen linens, and if you can catch the detail of these are absolutely lovely. These came from Big Lots, and they have glittered the veining in the leaves. So this is a matching dish towel and pot holder set. And if I didn't show you, I'll go back around. I have quite a collection of pot holders and dish towels and things like that. Of kitchen linen. These are little scarecrows. So I just disperse them throughout the kitchen. On this side I have scarecrow in a sunflower patch scene. Coming around, don't want to make you dizzy. I got a maple leaf pot holder and oven mitt. And they came from Big Lots. And bringing me to the island, these sunflowers, again with the glittered veining and trim. So here on the island I just have laid out various treats and snacks and goodies, but I don't want to bypass this lovely Bath and Body Works candle stand. It's a pumpkin, and it does have a dome, but I didn't put the dome on it. And this is the pumpkin caramel latte. I got a cookie jar last year from Target, and inside I have some spiced wafers. And I have some candies laid out. Here we have the good old-fashioned candy corn. I've got M&Ms in the fall flavor, and these are M&Ms in the candied corn flavor. And they are just yummy. They have almost a buttery taste. They're very good. And I just laid out some snacks because I wanted to enhance this serverware that I have. And it is a squirrel platter, and it has a matching dish. I got these from Walmart. Over here, these spreaders. This is a leaf design, and this is an acorn design. They are a set that came together, and I got these from my local garden center. It's like a mega center. They don't just have flowers and plants inside. They have all this wonderful decor. And moving on, this little toothpick holder. And I didn't open the toothpicks that came with it, but I did buy some extra toothpicks, and I got these from Michael's. And it came with a pack of 3 different kinds. This is a squirrel holding a nut, an acorn, and the other says thankful, and these are leaves. And I think I got these from Dollar General, the turkey toothpick holder. And on the end, I have another Bath & Body Works pumpkin candle stand, and it's holding the pumpkin sugar donut. And this, let me tell you, smells so divine. Even cold, it smells like baked goods. If you put it somewhere and you forget, you're like, who is cooking something? What is that? It smells like donuts. It smells like muffins. It smells like just something sweet and delicious, coffee cake, you know. So it's really nice. Oh, and if I didn't mention, the cheeses are from BJ's. The prepackaged cheeses. And it's the cheddar and then the Monterey Jack or pepper jack. And these are gluten-free crackers, which I buy because I have celiac. So I enjoy those very much. And they're even delicious with just some regular Philadelphia cream cheese, which is what I usually spread on them. And in case anyone's interested, I left the boxes out. Cream cheese, the Glutino crackers, and they do have seasoned also. Now these are not gluten-free, but I'm using the Schweitzel's spiced wafers, and my family loves those very much. I'll come around to the front so you can see this turkey, and this is from Bath & Body Works. I believe this is like $40. And I waited until I semi-annual, and I did get that for 75% off. So that was quite a good deal. And inside, I'm burning, I think, the Caramel Swirl Bath & Body Works candle. And more dish towels. Yes, there is a dish towel apocalypse coming, so I'm all ready. But it's just a sampler. They're kind of different ones, but they do coordinate. So if you notice, let me zoom out. I have the tea towels with the terry cloth tea towels with the checks pattern in the middle, and diagonally with the matching yellow stripes, and then pumpkin themes going in the other direction, with the pumpkin rug underneath the stoves. And over here on the freezer handle, more dish towels. Like I said, I don't keep them all out all the time, but for the sake of the video, I just wanted to display them, and I just made a little sampler of it. And finalizing the kitchen, just have another door hanger and this soft cloth welcome turkey sign on the pantry door, which is great there since we go in and out frequently. It doesn't make a lot of noise. Oh, and more pot holders. I think these came from Joann's, and they match the dish towel on the refrigerator. So we are ending up at the stove, and I have spoon rests. These spoon rests, and I believe these came from, if not Michael's, Joann's. And I'm pretty sure the orange one came from Michael's. And I got a little plaque in the back that says, "Hey, good looking, what you got cooking?" Very cute. And that is the kitchen. So let's proceed to the family room, where we can end our tour. And I'll just try to pan everything as we go past. Give you one more look. Oh, I don't think I mentioned the garland. This came from Party City, the lighted garland. So I'll put the lights down, and we can head on over to the family room. Going past the family room, I do have another scarecrow on the mudroom door. She came from another garden center. And so here we are in the family room. I'll have a look-see. I kept the lights low. I'll bring them up in just a moment for you guys. And I am watching a little YouTube video, not little, but Thanksgiving music. I've been enjoying it very much. And I'll give credit where credit is due. And this is who's playing that video, Hella Don Music. Thanksgiving Day classical music for dinner. So guys, turning up the lights for you. On this pony wall, I have laid out with, this is actually a fireplace scarf. And I have 3 of them together, draped over the walls. 3 on this side, 3 on the other, so it's 6. And all along I have 2 candle arrangements. And I found these beautiful Indian corn patterned candles from Cracker Barrel. And on these stands from IKEA, I have these beautiful blonde pumpkins mixed in with a variety of pumpkins that I got. I think this came from AC Moore. I think this one came from Target. The centerpiece that I've had for over 10 years or so. Don't know where I got that. And another candle arrangement on the end with my Bath & Body Works mini pumpkin holder. So that is the pony wall. And under it, where the computer desk used to go, I have a card table. And this was just extra seating for guests, and it did come in handy at Thanksgiving because we didn't have enough room at the table, and the teenagers and the younger folks sat in here. Got a little half pumpkin on the floor with a bow on top. And I decorated my lamp with, just draped it around with garland and a sign. I believe this came from the Dollar Tree. On the opposite side of the room, I have another floor lamp and another sign from the Dollar Tree. And back on the corner, I don't like to leave the corners unattended, so I just did a simple arrangement, and that is a ground stake of a rake. It says welcome, with some, I don't know if those are wheat rods or what, but some faux mums and another half pumpkin. And this is the stereo, and on the top I have a vase of faux flowers, and we got a little scarecrow back there, and on either side, hello, with a sign from the Dollar Tree, some plaques, and a candle surrounded by a candle ring. And I have these little leaves, they're foam, and I just use them under different decorations. And I just put these little foil leaves all along the front of the stereo. Just had an extra bow, so I put it up there on the CD stand. Coming around to the TV, and I'll back up. On this speaker, I laid it over with a doily, lace doily, and I have a pilgrim with a plaque in front, and it says home with a candle. And under the TV, I have string lights and a variety of little pumpkins, and I have my little snow globes. And I've got some down here too, with little scarecrows inside, and a harvest plaque on the bottom. Speaker on this side is laid out the same way, except for I have a lady pilgrim. And on the iPod tower, just laid a little garland over top. And it's got a plaque, give thanks, and it's 3 pieces all together, but they move. And I will turn around and show you the coffee table. Here I have my sunflower runner, and on it, you can see the sunflower underneath, I have these wonderful, amazing, they're simple, but I just love them. They're just ceramic figurines of candy corn. They're pretty heavy. I got those from Country Curtains last year. And I have found that candy corn decor is kind of hard to find for fall and for the holiday and Thanksgiving. So I was glad to find something like this, which I haven't seen before. And they were 75% off. Don't know what they cost, but whatever it was. No, I take that back. They were 60% off. So I made out well. And this is some dried Indian corn. This is real Indian corn that I've had for many years. 10, 15 or more years. And it's well dried, holds up, still doing well, not falling apart. And I have some Bath and Body Works, the large puffed pumpkin candles. And my daughter gave me these fillers. They are little acorns, but the acorns are white. So I put a small Bath and Body Works puff pumpkin candle holder inside with a mini candle. And I believe that is the caramel swirl. And she also gave me these ones in their gold filler, and they're acorn with gold nuts, and I did the same thing. But this candle is the marshmallow fireside, which is apropos because we're near the fireplace. And these are artificial pumpkins and squash. So that's the coffee table. And on the futon, I have it laid out with these check pillows. It's kind of rustic in here and the country, so I thought that went well. And I have it spread out in the back with a naturalistic themed throw cover with moose on it and other wildlife. And on the chairs by the TV, I have these throws with the leaf motif and some simple green pillowcase covers that I got from IKEA, just canvas. And again, I found that green really helps offset so much warm coloring for the fall decor. And it does help things pop with the brown and the gold and the red. So I thought I'd put green over here. And the windowsill. First of all, I draped it with these foil leaves that I got from Party City. And they're on like fishing line or something, so you can't see them, and I love that dangling effect, and when the heat comes on, they just kind of twirl. I'll get closer, hit them for you. You can see them. And I just strung up these signs from Dollar Tree. pumpkins. I've seen them in other videos. They seem to be popular with people. So here is my vignette and display of the Indians, which I don't think they get enough credit for Thanksgiving, during Thanksgiving. So I wanted to give them tribute. And this is my take. I know it's not realistic or historically authentic, but I just thought that would be a nice touch instead of focusing on the pilgrims all the time. And I decorated it with more of those mantle scarves, lights, and a variety of pumpkins, candles, and florals. And I chose to decorate them with feathers that I got from A.C. Moore in their hair. And then I went out and purchased a variety of jewelry. And because they kind of didn't pop, so I put the jewelry on to bring more attention to them. So for the girls, it may seem like a lot, but that's the story behind the jewelry. You just stand back, they didn't really jump out at you. So I did the earrings, and it's actually a double row of earrings. And I did try to stick with more rustic stone pieces, but that's why. I know, I'm sure, I don't think the Indies went around all jeweled up, but it's my take. So turquoise and jade colors, things like that. And I stuck with the more basic ones, but I jazzed up the guys. And these are my quote-unquote, these are their bravery badges. That's why I put it on their arms. And I just dangled some stones at their feet. These are actually necklaces, but you do them yourself, and I didn't know how to make a hook, make a loop to stick it on their neck. So I just put it at the end of the plate, on the bottom of the plate. And these are just my dishes. But as I was moving them and displaying them, they kept snagging. So I put them on the plate so they could move freely without disturbing the rest of the display. Some mums in here. I just tucked the lights in and around, the LED lights, to make it really catch the eye. And here's my beloved jewel, white pumpkin. I know I'm very close, but I just wanted you to see that. Oh, so lovely. And I was going to really do naturalistic, basic stone natural colors, but it didn't pop, it didn't come up. And then when I started adding the more showy bejeweled pumpkins and other accents, that brought the rest of the scene out. So I had to do what worked. And for height, I just put some of these grasses in the background. So now I will step back and give you an overall view. Oh, before I do that, I wanted to show you these again with the candy corn. Found these lovely candy corn candles, pillars. And I have these in these big domes that I got from Bath & Body Works last year, actually for Easter, during Easter time. Still the tags on them. So I was able to utilize them. But you can best believe I will not be lighting these candles. So, oh, and I'll give you close-ups of their jewels. Her hoops were big enough I didn't have to double them up. They did come alive without having to be doubled. But see, when I didn't have it, see, the red kind of disappeared in her shirt. But when I put that turquoise over it, it brought it right out. Again, this pattern is in her shirt, these patterns, so I had to kind of contrast it. Came out. And the last guy, he's got his bravery badge. More stone-like, subtle toned jewelry. And he's got some stones in the bottom of his tray. So let's step back and see my take on my Indian display. Okay. there you go. Now let's see if I forgot anything. On the wall behind me over the TV, I have a plaque that says Happy Thanksgiving. And I decorated that, accented it, I'll say, with more foil leaves. Again, it kind of just was like, it just looked like a long line. But when I put the leaves up there, it brought it out and it made it more eye-catching. So on a wreath hanger pole, I have this cross. Always wanting to give credit and remember and commemorate the Lord, especially on Thanksgiving Day. So I like to have crosses during the holidays. So I love that. And of course, it's got family there. So God and family, I think, of how Thanksgiving is all about. So I love having that there. Now, coming to the fireplace wall, I have a whole nother scene going on over here. And this is an overview. This is the top of the fireplace mantle and the sides. So I'll start with my trees. I have some floor plant trees, and I've strung them with white lights. And I really keep them in all year round, and I change it from holiday to holiday. And I put these are just whole leaf bunches. The bushes, I spread them out and I stuck them in there, and it's different varieties of the leaves. And I'll take the lights out so you can maybe see better. And I just pop them in. And I found when I use different colored leaves, it gave it more dimension and interest. And in the base, I have a big scarecrow in the center, surrounded by a variety of small scarecrows. And all around the floor, I scattered a variety of pumpkins. And in the far corner, I have a gigantic pumpkin I got from Michael's. And like I said, I don't like to leave out the corners. Don't want to forget about them. And so let's plug that back up before I forget. And that's this corner. And over here, I've done the same thing. Oh, and here are my gourds, my real gourds that I got from a floral shop just passing by. And I have it set inside this lovely little tin bucket that I got from Rite Aid. And they are the gooseneck gourds. And here's the other gourd. Just beautiful. I love that. That's another bucket that I got from, I don't know, it may have been AC Moore. And that brings us to the floor tree on the right with all the pumpkins, scarecrows. And here's the big scarecrow in front, all laced and done up with lights and leaves. And in the front, I have these exquisite pumpkins that I got from Joann's. Boy, did I have my eye on these for weeks. And then later when the prices came down, because they are very pricey, they're like $39.99, I did get them at a discount. And I had that coupon, 20% off regular or sale price items. And I propped them up in these, I don't know if you call those like those apple picking baskets. So that's that. And that brings us to the fireplace. And the mantle. So this is the end of the haul. I mean, I keep saying haul. End of the tour. And on the mantle, I have two tall ladders with scarecrows on them. Am I zooming right? Hope I'm not making you seasick. I got the scarecrows going up the ladders. In the center, I have this picture, and it lights up, as you can see. The candles light up with sunflowers, Tuscan vase, and pumpkins all around. On either side, I have these beautiful jeweled, I won't even just say glittered, it's like it's rhinestones, or I don't know what you call it, some kind of beading or something. These came from Joann's and AC Moore. These are tin, and it's like a three-dimensional sunflower on the front. Beautifully glittered on metal. And this stand came from Yankee Candle. I got it last year, semi-annual, 75% off. It's about almost 2 feet high. I love that. And on it, I crowned it with that beautiful pumpkin from Joann Fabrics. Again, one of the more expensive ones, $39.99, but I got it on sale at a fabulous price. And I figured since the color is so intense, that's why I put it on the top and contrasted it with that dark brown stand. And against that beige wall, they really come out well. So, thank you for tuning in, and I hope so much that you enjoyed my tour. And I hope that you subscribe and give me a like. And I hope that you would give me your comments. I would love to know what you think and hear what you have to say. So give me a moment to get adjusted as I sign off. So thank you for watching, and happy holidays to you and yours. And just have a lovely Thanksgiving if you didn't already, depending on where you're watching it, when you're watching it, if it's this year or next year and years to come. Good night and God bless. Bye-bye.